you have a ponytail?
No, no,
Do you have a gimp suit?
no. All right, we're crossing lines now. We're just crossing lines.
Hello, Ghoul Fiends, and welcome back to another Horror Ghouls After Dark, where we talk all types of shit and say whatever we want, however we want.
We do.
Yes, and for tonight's After Dark, it is a mystery After Dark.
I have no
I
idea what's gonna happen.
I have not told Megan anything about this After Dark.
Nope.
And so I'm very excited to share with all of you this very special After Dark.
I just gotta chill. I'm scared.
Mm,
If a
I'm
clown pops out of the door behind me, I'm gonna freak out.
no, but you can even see I'm in shadow a little bit like the
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera. It's not Phantom of the Opera. It's not that.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna we're gonna start. So I actually have compiled a few very special creepy
No.
stories to tell.
We're gonna test my psych meds today, is what we're gonna do.
But I think you'll love these stories. They're short, they're sweet, and
I don't believe you. I
they
don't.
really are.
They're sweet.
Well, no, but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
but yeah. So
Great. Oh,
I
God.
we'll be fine. You'll be fine.
God.
So
I'm looking for, oh wait.
you need support
Yeah,
support for this.
I have a frowny cloud jelly cat that I will
Oh,
use for this.
yes,
I'm
definitely.
ready.
All
I was
right.
looking for my striped stuffed animal, but he's not here, so I'll do with the cloud jelly cat. All right, let's go.
So
God.
these, like I said, these are just some folklore stories that are scary, and they're just tales that have kind of been passed down, and maybe the stories have changed over time. Who knows? Why are you laughing?
Because I just feel like I know where this is going, and I just
Where, no, tell me, where do you think it's
no,
going? No,
I
no,
don't
tell me
know.
seriously.
No,
Tell
you're saying
me.
that they're passed down, so it's definitely going to be some mountain people bullshit. This is definitely going to be something like that, or like the Scottish Highlands shit, or, or like something like that.
Well,
So,
well, I will begin for you. Okay.
God.
So I have to set up my window a little differently so I can see, because I want to see your face. So the
Thanks.
first, you're welcome. So the first one is called the trail marker.
Great.
There is a trail deep in the mountains that locals don't warn you about because warning people would mean admitting that it's real. The trail looks normal at first. Clear path, quiet woods, markers carved into trees so you don't get lost. The first marker means that you're on the right path. The second marker means that you're still safe. But if you ever see a third marker, you need to leave immediately because there's only supposed to be two.
Oh,
One hiker said they saw the third marker just after sunset carved deep into a tree that looked wrong. The bark was fresh, it was wet, it was slimy, and the actual marker looks like it hadn't been there long, like it was new.
mm.
They turned around to go back, but then the second marker was gone.
Oh no.
It's not damaged. It wasn't hidden. It was completely gone. In fact, the woods, they looked completely different. This mountain trail, completely different at this point. And that's when they realized the markers weren't guiding them anymore. They were being replaced one by one behind them. They started walking faster, trying to remember the way out, but every tree started to look the same, except for the carvings, because now there were more of them, not three, not four, dozens. cut into the trees at different heights, some too high to reach, some too low to make sense, like something had been practicing for this moment, trying to get it right. Then they heard it. Not footsteps, not movement, just scraping, slow, patient, getting closer. And every time the sound stopped, a new marker appeared. And that is the story.
I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, why? What do you, why?
I gave you a little reprieve. I was just kidding. There's more. So anyway,
Oh, good. Great.
now with that person that's in the woods, lost, looking at these trees, they never found the trail again. But sometimes hikers say they come across trees that are already marked before they've even started walking. If you ever see a carving that looks like it was made just for you, don't turn around because by then it already knows where you're going. See, I gave you a little break in between.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's definitely a Wendigo
Maybe.
or a skin walk. That's the same thing, isn't it?
Don't
No, it's not.
say that.
See?
We do not say SW up in here. You better say flesh pedestrian. Yes, flesh pedestrian, okay? Don't you dare say SW. Don't you dare.
Sorry. I've had a cough for like weeks, and sometimes if I laugh really hard, it was still come back. So flesh pedestrian
Yes.
really took me out.
Well, what did you think of that one? I want to know.
I thought that it was very creepy, and I don't like the sound of things scraping behind me. I don't like being in the woods. I don't like any of that. So,
It's pretty creepy.
yeah, it's pretty freaking creepy. And just as I suspected about the freaking woods and the mountains and shit. So,
Well, have you had enough of a reprieve? Because I can go on to the next one.
yep. Ready. Me
This
and
one
my
is
jelly cat are ready.
this one is called The Light That Waits.
Oh, is it
There's
Jesus? Okay.
it might be E.T. Jesus and his heart glowing in the middle of the night.
Ugh,
While you're
God.
sleeping, you could just see him over in the corner,
No,
heart pulsating through his chest.
I don't want
It's the
it.
body of Jesus with the head of E.T. Oh no.
That's terrible.
There's something that people see in the mountains
Oh, God damn
when they're alone. And usually when they've already been walking much longer than they meant to. It looks like a light, not bright, not harsh, just very soft, like a porch light that was left on just for you. And the strange thing is that it always feels familiar, like you've seen it before, like you're supposed to follow it. One woman said she saw it just past the trees, steady, unmoving. And she felt relieved because no matter how lost you are, a light means someone's there. You know, you always have those stories where you go in the woods and you see maybe a cabin, you might see some smoke, you might see a light. So you're not lost because you see a light. You can walk towards this
it.
light. And she walked towards it and walked and walked. And no matter how far she went, it never got closer. Eventually, she stopped, and that's when she realized something felt wrong because the light hadn't been leading her anywhere. It had been keeping its distance, waiting for her to stop chasing it. She said that's when the feeling hit her. She wasn't following the light anymore. The light had been watching her the entire time. So she stepped back, and the light moved, not away, but closer,
No.
just a little. She froze, and it moved again. That's when she understood it only moves when you stop. They say if you ever see a light like that, don't follow it. But more importantly, don't stop moving. Because if you do, it will start to close the distance slowly, quietly, until it's close enough that you can finally see what's been holding the light. And by then, it's already too late. And that is the end of that story. See, I'm keeping them short for you.
That's definitely a skin pedestrian. That one.
Flesh
That one is.
pedestrian.
Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna get it wrong every time. I'm gonna say a different name every time. A flesh
It
pedestrian.
almost reminds me of like a story of an anglerfish. You know how like the anglerfish has a little
Yeah.
light?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of.
There was actually some other creature you told me about that reminded me of that, but I can't remember anything else about it. Perhaps
Hmm,
that's by design.
perhaps. Perhaps.
Mm,
So we'll go on to the next one.
great.
And this one is called Unknown.
Unknown.
So, yes, because this tale takes us deep into the unknown, a story passed down from generation to generation, so old that no one remembers who first told it or why.
Hmm.
Locals say it's one of the most primal stories they have because not really because it's the oldest, because well, it's the one that feels the most real to
Oh,
everyone.
good. That's good.
There's a remote place people stumble upon, but never on purpose.
Is in the frickin' mountains.
It doesn't exist on any map.
Oh, okay.
And compasses don't work once you get close. And almost everyone who finds it never returns. The few that do, they come back wrong.
Is it the Pet Cemetery?
They talk about something in the dark, something that doesn't hunt the way animals do, something that waits. They say at night you can hear it clicking, tapping, hissing just beyond the tree line, just waiting for a chance to tear flesh from bone. Some say if you listen closely, you can hear the disembodied screams of the lost. And if you listen too closely, you might even hear the tap, 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 hiss right behind you. What many didn't realize is that this wasn't just a run of the mill folklore tale. This was something ancient, brought back for sport, bloodlust, money. This was Dinosaur Hotel 2.
That's amazing.
So let's get into it. Dinosaur Hotel 2 was in 2022, directed by Jack Ebel and written by Craig McCleary. And so
Wow.
your quick synopsis is after surviving the first Deadly Dinosaur game show, a group of past contestants, including Sienna from the first Dinosaur Hotel, are forced or lured back into a new, even more dangerous version of the game.
Wow. Yeah,
The prize this time is $10 million. The
it's a lot.
rule, yeah, the rule only one person survives. And the twist, the people now have to deal with the other contestants and the dinosaurs. Okay. So it's a
Mm.
free for all this time. And once again, this game is broadcast for everyone's entertainment, turning survival into a brutal mix of alliances, betrayal, and straight up chaos.
Like the Hunger Games, except with dinosaurs.
Yes.
Mm.
So I am going to kind of speed run this, and I hope you enjoyed my surprise.
That was very well done. That was artfully done.
Yes. I can't just throw in Dinosaur Hotel. I have
You're
to.
like, and this is Dinosaur Hotel too. I do wish that we could have had, I know it's Dinosaur Hotel, not Jurassic Park, but I would have loved to dun, 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 dun.
I mean,
That
it
would
might
have
be a fake version might be added in, like a
been.
Timu version of it. Like
I love
dun
that.
dun dun dun
Oh my
dun.
God.
So sound like it's like on a record player just kind of scratching.
I love that.
They do have a Jurassic, what is it called? Like
Pork.
no, it's like Jurassic Chaos or something like that, which is also based off of this movie.
Hmm.
So, but so basically, we start this movie, and I guess I'm going to be doing this kind of quick and dirty. I do have a timeline, but I'm just going to
Okay.
talk about the movie because on our After Darks, we typically don't really follow a format with these
Meh.
movies. We just kind of talk about them. And since it's a movie that one of us has seen, being me, and the other person has not, being Megan,
I most certainly
um,
have not.
she is just here to enjoy one of her favorite
Just
sequels.
along for the ride.
Yes. Next one will be Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
No. I'd rather be put in a saw trap. Put me in a saw trap.
Oh Lord. Okay, I should have did that one. That would have been hilarious. Oh my
What?
God. If I
Someone
would
pops up
if
and puts me in a saw
no,
trap? You
if
like
I would have
arrange for someone to break in and just
right, if I had done Blood and Honey 2 instead of this.
I would. At least it would have saved me from watching it. I'll say.
That's true because I
That's
might
true.
do it for a full podcast one day. So
Ugh.
just because
Why, God,
I
why?
feel like making love, not to you. No, but okay. So anyway,
Come on, Carmen,
it
help me out with Dinosaur
it's
Hotel.
an after dark. So the movie starts with a current game going, and there are two contestants left, two women, and one of the women is projected to be the winner, and a woman puts $3 billion on this projected winner, only to find out that she is going to be killed, or she did get killed. And
Oh.
so the lady loses $3 million, and the person, the other woman, won. And
Hmm.
she was very brutal and everything. And, she goes and she's interviewed by this very lively, um, like host. And I'm not going to remember people's names in this because there are a lot of throwaway characters. The host is named Eddie. I do have them written down, so I might go back and
Oh.
forth. But
Okay.
Eddie is the disgraced host of this show. So basically, he's interviewing a woman, and it's a very messy interview. But while we're having this interview, we go to Sienna, who is the protagonist of our first movie, who had the two kids, and
Right.
she's watching this live broadcast, but she's looking at it with disdain. She is not happy with it. And this is probably the sixth iteration of Dinosaur Hotel, of the dinosaur games. So
Okay.
she was the first winner. So by this time, there are now 5 to 6 other people who have done this and won. She's watching it and she's so upset with it. And she all of a sudden gets an email. So she looks at the email and it's like, well, no, I'm sorry, it's not an email. Is it an email? It might be email. Doesn't matter. Either way, she gets a message that says, hey, we're doing a dinosaur hotel reunion. And we want, all the winners to come back for a special game. It'll be $10 million and, survival of the fittest, basically. So her daughter comes in. We had the kids again, which
No.
fun fact, the two kids that are in this movie are her real life, the actresses' real life kids.
Oh.
Both
It's a
of them,
family affair.
right, which is why they
Hmm.
poorly act in every movie. So, but the
Nepotism. Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
So the daughter, where are we at? Where's her name? Oh, Maddie. Maddie's the daughter, Peter's the son. If I forget, I forget. And I will say, like, to be quite honest, these kids are in this way less than the first one. They're literally in like 3 scenes and that's it. So I probably won't mention them again, but just know that they're around. All right. So Maddie comes out and she's like, $10 million. And her mom's like, yeah, she's like, you got to do it. And she's like, Sienna's like, why? She's like, because you won last time. And Sienna's like, well, I might not win this time, but I'm not going to do it. So she declines it. She goes and tucks the kids in bed and she goes to bed. Next morning, she wakes up and her kids are gone. And she now, because she's rich, she because she won the first game, she has like a home assistant. She goes, "Home assistant, call Maddie." And when she calls, a man answers the phone and says, "That invitation was not an invitation. It was a summons. You better show up to this
Uh-oh.
reunion or else your kids are going to be killed." Or sorry, unalived. And so like just show up. So begrudgingly, Sienna goes back to the original place, the Dinosaur Hotel. And when she's there, she does run into other winners of this thing. So there's Laura. She's a strategic player. And she's literally dressed like Laura Croft. So that's probably why they called her Laura. There's Jeremy. He's crazy. He is the most brutal and worst contestant of all time. There's then Cindy. There's also Lily. There's Dee. There's Maya, who Maya aligns herself with Sienna. And there's Lexi and Sasha. That's basically what it is. Sasha is a Russian bear lady. She just talks about I fought a bear. And Lexi
In
aligns
Soviet
herself
Russia, bear fight you.
pretty much. And
Yeah.
Lexi aligns herself with Sasha. So basically, just because some of these characters are throwaways, Laura and Jeremy are both pretty much the same type of person. So they team up together. Sienna and Maya team up together. Lexi and Sasha pair up together at some point. But right now, they're all talking shit, except for Sienna and Maya at the gate. They're like, oh, I won this episode, and I won this episode, and I did this, and I did that. They get to Maya, who Maya was the second season.
Hmm.
And Maya just barely escaped with her life. She did not want to be there. And she was very upset. You could see on her face she did not want to be there at all.
Okay.
So you're so interested. I love
No, can I tell you guys? Let me just tell you the reason for my interruption. I just got a fraud alert for my credit card. So I'm like,
No.
hold on, let's just check and make sure everything's okay.
Definitely check that since I just had that happen to me. So
Yeah, that's my apologies for my rudeness, but fraud, identity theft is no joke.
it's fine. Is it
Um,
okay or no?
yes.
Don't worry.
Hold on.
I'll be cutting out some of this.
Come with me and you'll be.
In the world of yummy, yummy, yummy.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
So everything's fine. Okay, continue.
So Um, Maya and Sasha, not Maya and Sasha, Maya and Sienna are talking at the gate. Sienna's like, I saw your season. I know it was really bad, and you made it like just by the skin of your teeth, basically. Maya's like looking at Sienna and she's kind of like, yeah, no. And she was like, I don't want to be here. And Sienna said, neither do I. And Maya says, they took my mother.
Oh
And
my
Sienna's
gosh.
like, oh my God, right. She said the same thing. But before Sienna could say anything else, like six raptors are released out of nowhere, out of nowhere. And they immediately start chasing people. And
Oh
one
my
of the
gosh.
contestants, who is it, the first one to die? Because I did write that down. Cindy. Cindy, whoever the hell she was, she's the first one dead. She tripped and fell, per
Ooh.
usual. All the other contestants stood back and watched her be eaten by a raptor before running off. Sienna and Maya separate from them automatically, and the other ones all go into this castle looking thing because this time around, since it's six iterations now, we haven't seen it obviously, but the first show it was just inside the hotel. Now we have this outside area that's like a castle area, castle looking area. It's
Mm.
like, well, I won't say castle, it's more like abandoned. It looks like abandoned factories or abandoned like caves and stuff like that. So it's a lot more space to run. And so they all go into this like abandoned factory thing. And Jeremy tells, who is it? Because I wrote down second to die, right? Jeremy tells Dee, hey, we need a plan. So go up on the roof and you look out for the raptors because we have to find weapons. Because that's the other thing too. In this movie or in the game, they always say, hey, your weapons are all over the place. So good luck finding them. Because if you don't, then you're just going to be eaten by an animal or a dinosaur.
A
So
dino. Yeah.
so yeah.
Mm.
So Dee like trying to be tough, but she really wasn't. She like gets in Jeremy's face and like, fine, I'll go up there. She goes up there, and to be quite honest, I think this was probably the most brutal kill because Jeremy comes upstairs and he's like, he basically is saying like you're a bitch who thinks you're all that or something to that effect.
Oh.
Yeah,
Rude.
and he's like Irish or
Mm.
something. Because he has like the accent, and he beats her to death and then throws her over the side of the little castle or wherever they are, and she hits the ground.
Rude.
The other girls hear this and come running out. So it's Laura, Lexi, and Sasha. They hear this and run out, and they see that Dee is now laying on the ground, and they look up. They don't see anything, but then they go run in and go up the steps. So when they go up the steps, they see Jeremy standing there, and he has like blood all over his hands and stuff. His knuckles are bruised up because he was going in. Like it's like a good 30-second or more beating.
That's a
And
lot.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is bad.
This is a touch on the excessive side.
Right.
Yes.
Lexi and Sasha are like, I don't want no parts of this. Like, we knew you were the worst anyway. You're scary because in his season, he was like massacring everybody. It didn't matter. He
Oh
was
my
indiscriminate,
gosh.
killing everybody.
An
So,
a-hole.
right. So Lexi and Sasha run off. That's how they become paired up. And he says to Laura, "Are you going to run too?" And she says, I don't run from you. I'm scared of you. Let's go find these weapons." We go back to Sienna. Sienna says to Maya, "What did you mean by they took your mother?" She said, "I didn't want to come here, but they took my mom and said, you have to come." And so Sienna tells her, "They took my kids too." And then Maya's like, "Oh my God." So they're like, "Look, let's team up and we'll get through this together. We don't have to like hurt people or anything like that." Because neither one of them in their seasons wanted to hurt people at all.
Gotcha.
So they go off. Now, there is a side story going on with the host. He's shady. It's like he's doing insider trading because he's calling the woman in the beginning who gave up the $3 million. She keeps
Hmm.
calling him. Her name is Morgana, and she keeps calling him like, "Who you told me that that girl was going to win, and I lost all my money, and now there's a reunion going on." Which, mind you, the host didn't know that the reunion was going to happen.
Oh.
We find out in a flashback that the winner of the last one said, "Yeah, I'm going to this reunion that's starting like now." And he was like, "I'm sorry, what?" And so she's like, "Yeah, the producer told me about this reunion." He goes and complains to somebody, and they were like, "We just bought this whole show from you this morning. Like, you didn't know it. It was a behind the back type deal.
Oh.
And so you better put your happy ass up there and interview these people and host this show, basically, or else."
Oh.
So he's telling Morgana, "I have nothing to do with this anymore. Like, I don't know. I don't have any insider trading to give you." And she's like, "Well, you better call me back and tell me who's going to win." So there's something else shady going on with him because there's always somebody off to the side of him that he talks to, but they never talk. Lexi and Sasha, they get to a point where they are trying to find some weapons too. Sasha, the bear lady, she
The parent.
she was just randomly eaten by a pterodactyl that came out of nowhere while they were like kind of looking for stuff and running. She gets eaten by a pterodactyl.
I
And
feel
this
like
time,
pterodactyls do that. Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Right. And this time they actually called these animals pterodactyls. Last time I put up some other word for it because it didn't look like a pterodactyl,
Was
but
it a
this
pterodon?
no, I can't remember what the name of that
I
was
feel like
last
I
time.
vaguely remember that. Okay.
But this and they still look the same. So that didn't change. But they call it a pterodactyl this time. She's eaten by a pterodactyl.
Hmm.
And then right after that, Lexi, she gets eaten by a T-Rex. That does happen a little later, but I'm just telling you because that was the couple that was together. But Lexi
Gotcha.
does run off, and later on, she's eaten by a T-Rex. If we go back to Jeremy and Laura, they have stumbled upon this tower where they do find weapons. They find a katana, they find a oh, sorry, a pew pew. They find some other stuff, and they find like walkie-talkies or whatever.
Gotcha.
And so Laura is like, "Hey, I like my katana." She takes the katana. She's kind of down like in this little pit area while
Hmm.
Jeremy is up on top. T-Rex comes out of nowhere and it like snaps at Jeremy, but then the camera cuts and shows Laura backing up, like looking at that, and she's like, "I'm out." So she leaves. We don't see him anymore because basically was eaten by the T-Rex. But if you don't see a body,
Right.
everybody else we've seen die, but not him. But they basically act like he died. Laura runs into Maya and Sienna, and
Hmm.
they're like, "Well, where's Jeremy?" She's like, "I don't know. He got eaten by a T-Rex." And so, um, Maya had ran off to look for weapons at this point, and Sienna was like calling for her, but she wasn't responding. So Laura was like, "Okay, well, guess what? I'm just going to take you out like right now." Sienna's like, "You don't have to do that. Like, why don't we team up and we can just like win this together. She's like, I'm not teaming up with you. Like, no. So she starts chasing Sienna. We then find out that Jeremy has kidnapped Maya and took her back to that pit where area and has tied her up because there was handcuffs in that little kit that they found where the weapons. He's tied
Hmm.
her up to a chair and he clearly has beaten her because her face is a little bloody. And he
Oh,
says, "You have an inside person, and I want to know who it is." And she's like, "I don't have an inside person." And he's like, "Yes, you do." He's like, "I know you do." And he's like, "There's no way you would have won that second season without an inside person. And I want to know who it is." So he's beating her. And she's like, "I don't have an inside person."
this
And
guy.
so he said, "You know what? I'm going to wait for Sienna to come because she's a bitch and she's going to come try to save you. And I'll just kill you both." Sienna and Laura kind of meet up, but now her
Hmm.
back is to the wall. Laura's like, "Oh, well, listen, there's no place for you to run. And now I'm just going to take you out with this katana. And it is what it is."
As one
But,
does.
right. But all of a sudden, there's like a raptor coming up. The raptor bites the katana out of her hand, but does
Oh
not
no.
bite her. She runs off at that point because she's like, "I don't have my weapon, so I need to leave," because she doesn't want to be eaten by the raptor. But she runs off, and eventually she gets back into this corner where there's a gate. She can't go anywhere. And the raptor is closing in, and she like, "Do what you gotta do." And she gets eaten by the raptor.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Now, Sienna has decided, let me go find Maya. She does find Maya and she sees that Jeremy is there and she's kind of just watching. But eventually, she jumps down and knocks Jeremy to the ground so she can get Maya. She unties Maya and everything like that. Eventually, Jeremy is eaten by something. I don't remember what he was eaten by, to be quite honest, because the movie was moving kind of it was moving kind of fast. No, I know what happened. Sorry, let me tell you. He's actually killed by Maya because
Oh,
he's chasing them. Sienna kind of runs in front of Maya. Maya hides around the corner, and when Jeremy does get up and comes around the corner, she like stabs him in the eye with something, and that kills him. So he dies from that.
that'll do it. Something
Right.
through the eye. Yeah.
Maya and Sienna are now the last two people, and they run to this gate. So Sienna helps push Maya up over this gate, which I don't know how she got over it because it had barbed wire, and then on top of that, it had like these ball spikes. So I'm like, how the hell did she even get over
Oh,
that? Like, it was like, yeah, not only are your crotch going to be burning, but your thighs and your knees and everything else, everything's going to burn from this. And there's sharpshooters on the other side of the gate
oh my
and
gosh.
they shoot at Maya's feet, but they don't hit her. So Maya's like, "I can't move. Like I'm just gonna just stand right here." And Sienna's like, "Just go." She's like, "But what about your kids?" She's like, "Just go." Because
Have fun,
now
kids.
there's a like right there's like six or seven raptors coming up behind Sienna at this point. She turns around and the shit that she says, she looks at the she looks at the raptors coming up and she goes, "You can do your best. You're going to eat me, but you're not going to like it because I'm going to taste like poison to you. I'm going to taste disgusting." And she starts like grunting like she's going to take a shit or something. I don't know what was going on because she was like,
What?
like,
What?
"Oh, what is happening?"
Whoa.
And then
Okay.
suddenly this alarm goes off and it's like the game has ended. The game has ended. And the Raptors run away at the sound because they're like, "Oh, that's our cattle call to go home or wherever." They leave, and Sienna looks at Maya, and Maya looks at Sienna like, "Oh my God." And the gate opens between them, and they hug each other. And then the kids come out of this side door somewhere and come running to Sienna, and they hug
Wow.
her. At that point, Maya comes over and she hugs everybody too. Now, while all this is happening, remember I said there's something weird going on with the host.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
during the game, the host is like, he saw some kills happen and there was a conversation, the conversation between Maya and Sienna, it
Hmm.
bothered him. He goes down to where they're editing the show live and says, "Hey, I need to find some scenes and, let me do it." So the guy that was there, he was like, "Okay, well, what do you want?" He's like, "I got it." So he finds these scenes and he takes them away. But that producer calls somebody on the phone and says, "Yeah, he was down here, like you said, and he took some scenes. I don't know which ones, but he took them." So dude goes and puts these scenes on his computer. We don't know why, but at some point, like right near the end of the game, probably right before that alarm goes off.
Hmm.
He's like, he gets in front of the camera because he's the host, and he's like, you know what? I have something to say. I've run this show for 6 years, and this was my baby with my blood, sweat, and tears, and I just gotta say, and it just cuts off. And he's like, what's going on? There's a person in shadow in another room somewhere. He's looking at a screen, but you don't know who this is. And he says, Eddie has fucked us. He just fucked us. And we don't know what the hell's going on with that. Eddie is then he like leaves really quickly and goes and puts on because he had on like a suit and everything. He goes and puts on like some Jared Leto hood and like so,
Oh.
it has like the he has like wavy hair too. It's like really straggly and greasy looking. And so he's like got his like shit on, like he about to leave uh
Hmm.
Dinosaur Hotel. We don't know what happens to him. I believe he does leave because he calls somebody, but it's ambiguous what happens to him.
Okay.
Now, Sienna gets in the car with her kids. Maya comes walking up and goes, "Can I get in with you?" And Sienna's like, "Yeah, sure." They were kind of acting like lovers at this point. I don't think it was, but they were very like their chemistry was kind of like, "Oh, hey." She gets in the car and they drive off. And that's the end of Dinosaur Hotel 2.
Oh.
Now,
Wow.
I'm going to say something immediately
Mm.
because at the end of this movie, I said, "Oh, what the fuck?" Because remember Maya was getting her ass beat by Jeremy,
Yeah.
and he was saying, "You have somebody on the inside."
Right.
Maya in the beginning tells Sienna they took her mother. At the end of this movie, her mother is nowhere to be found. There is no mother. And
Oh.
she's smiling really weirdly. Like I thought she was getting ready to stab Sienna, to be quite honest. Like when
Hmm.
she came over, I thought she was gonna take her out, but she didn't. And it like I was like, oh, okay, she actually didn't do that. One of the scenes where that the host got was him and Maya.
Hmm.
And he's like, you have to do something. Just stop being like a little whiny bitch. You have to do
Oh.
something. And like she's like crying and stuff because like, this was all filmed and everything. And her whole MO was she didn't want to be there. So yeah, don't know what that was about, but of course, this is the lead up to Jurassic Park. This is the lead up to Dinosaur Hotel 3, which is an actual movie that's already out.
Ugh.
Um,
God help us.
and so that is that with that movie. But that one part
Wow.
right there, I will say honestly, that was kind of well done, that whole thing with Maya, because I was like, wait a minute, how's she gonna get in the car without her fucking mother? And
Right.
earlier, when they do show the kids, like I said, the kids are in three scenes. They were in the beginning scene, they're in one scene in the middle where they somebody throws some slop at them and basically has them eating something because they're
Oh.
locked in a room together, and that's it. They have no lines, they just get a plate of food, and
All
then they
right.
run out at the end. So somebody, which is the person, it looked like the person who was standing off to the side quietly that the host was yelling at,
Hmm.
they come out and give the food to the kid, but you still don't see their face or anything.
Gotcha.
So there's a Dinosaur Hotel 3. We know that the host is alive. We know that Maya's shady. Sienna and her kids have, gotten out again, but I doubt that Sienna will do this again. So she's probably not in the third one. I have not checked. I'm not going to check. I'll be surprised if I watch it. Um,
I wouldn't be surprised if you watched it. I don't know.
um,
I have a question.
yes.
Was the quality of the dinosaur better in this movie?
Well, I'm glad you
Oh
asked.
no.
I had some fun facts for you. So, I'm gonna run through the fun facts, and that question will be answered for you.
All will be revealed in time.
Indeed. So, this movie leans harder into the game show idea, and it's pushing the concept of returning contestants, bigger prizes, more psychological game.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like supposed to be an upgrade, but nope, it's not. Um,
Oh.
the body count is higher,
Okay.
and there's like I said, much more kills. It's faster paced. There's less emotional attachment because you don't know any of these people. They all introduce themselves in the beginning, like I'm Sasha the Bear Lady, whatever, and I'm Jeremy the Killer, something something. Like
The
they
Killer
have
Irishman. Yeah.
right, they have these little names, but like sometimes the deaths feel like who the fuck is this again? Like who is that? Which one are
Right.
you? Because you don't. know them. So they just have all these random people. Because remember, well, not really remember, but in the first one, there's a there's a set group of people that only like one or two are throwaway characters, and then like the other ones you get to know a little bit more. So
Gotcha.
there's more connection. But in this one, like you don't care about anybody. Now, it's the same low budget energy, just slightly stretched.
Oh,
And this movie, basically, they didn't get a lot of funding, like a lot of extra funding. It was probably the difference between getting like 30,000 and 60,000. It's not that much.
oh,
Um, but what they did do is they stretched that money and used it much more aggressively than the first one. So you could
okay.
have more scenes, they hired more actors. There's more movement because they have a expanded environment, but they definitely did not put any money into CGI
No, no.
because all those fucking animals look the same.
That
Everything is the
was
same with them. So
great.
yeah,
Well, I'm
they
glad that it was the same trash as before. Great.
yeah,
We love that.
yeah.
We love it.
Um, and yeah, they are used more. Like the dinosaurs are used much more. There's many more dinosaur encounters. There are more chase scenes,
Hmm.
but honestly, there's no suspense buildup. It's like random pop-ups. Like, when Laura is talking to Sienna and all of a sudden that raptor comes out of nowhere and bites her hand or bites the katana out of her hand. You don't even see the raptor coming. It's like, where did he come from?
I'm just looking at pictures from this movie and it looks so bad. Even just the ones with only people in them, like I can
hmm
tell that it looks like
I bet you could pick out Lara Croft.
God.
If I find a picture of her, I will put her on screen for everybody so y'all can see who Lara Croft is.
There's a lot of leather. People are wearing a lot of leather.
Is there a woman wearing a lot of leather?
There's two women. Both are wearing leather jackets.
Yes, one of them is Maya and one of them is Laura.
Is the blonde Laura?
Yeah, she's blondish, yeah. But she's the smaller one wearing head to toe leather with like some type of weird
Mm,
thing across her chest. Maya's the one with dark hair.
okay.
But yeah, like they definitely said wear your own clothes. Sienna's budget for her clothes and her hair, Sienna looks like she has bedhead the whole movie.
Oh, good.
Um,
They're like,
like,
wear your own clothes, do your own hair, makeup,
right,
whatever. And there's
right,
no
doesn't
craft
matter.
services either. Sorry.
Nope, nope. So
Nothing.
you could just eat this dinosaur meat. Instead of getting personalities in this movie, they lean much more into like character types. So you have the smart one, the selfish one, the innocent one, the one who's definitely getting ready to get killed or
It's
sorry,
like a boy
unalived.
band.
Pretty much, you know?
Yep.
So it's just like any horror movie where you can say, "Oh, I know who that one is. That
Yeah.
that's the one who's going to run up the steps and die. That's
Yep.
the one that's going to survive. That's the final girl. That's the." So this is what this movie is basically like. The only thing I would say is that you really didn't know what was going to happen between Sienna and Maya once you get to the end. And if you realize at the end her mom is not around, you really are like, oh shit, is she about to do some shady stuff? I don't
Molly,
know.
you in danger, girl.
Pretty much. Um, Unfortunately, everything is a setup for a sequel because there are mysterious characters that you never see their faces, one-sided conversations that allude to
Mm.
plot twists, and commentary about characters that go absolutely nowhere.
They're like, we really want to keep Dinosaur Hotel alive. That's our
Yeah.
goal. So great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's basically the fun facts. I don't have anything else for this movie
Are you gonna
because
rate it for us?
I will certainly rate it.
You should. You
I
should rate it
don't
for us.
know what I gave the first Dinosaur Hotel. I do remember that we watched it up against that movie that you watched, what was called like Rush or not Rush. It was the movie,
Trap.
was it Trap?
Ugh, maybe.
The one where for all of you who are wondering, it's a movie where Josh Hartnett has a kid, but he's the
Trap.
killer. Yeah. And there's like some girl, oh, M. Night Shyamalan's daughter singing on stage.
I
So,
feel like the YouTube heading for that should have been trap or trash. Like that would have been the
because she absolutely hated that. And I think Dinosaur Hotel rated higher than that movie. I don't remember. But if I am to rate and give
yes.
Dinosaur Hotel some bloody axes, Dinosaur Hotel 2,
Shit. Sorry. I cursed. Randomly cursing. Go ahead.
that
Dinosaur Hotel
works.
2.
Dinosaur Hotel 2 gets I'm gonna say three bloody X's from me. Okay. And
Wow.
I never told y'all how I felt about the movie, so I'll just explain here. I did not like this movie as much as the first one. It was similar to a movie we just watched. It's called Heart Eyes. It was very all over the place. Um, this movie was like disjointed. It was so fast paced that you really were like not absorbing anything because it's like once you see the characters, there's raptors, they run, somebody gets killed, they run again, somebody else is killed, they talk to the host is shady, somebody else gets killed, somebody else gets killed. It's like really fast. There's no development of anybody, any story, anything. And you have all these weird, elusive things
Right.
that again lead nowhere. It's just no, I no.
It's just no.
It's no. I will say again, Sienna is a bad act. Sorry, actress. I'm so sorry.
We're sorry.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm actually not sorry. I didn't see anything, so.
She's not the best actress because her serious faces and stuff, like when she's trying to be concerned, it's just like, oh my God, they took your mother. It's weird. And so I just think that she's not that good. The kids still sounded the same. You gotta take the $10,000, Mom.
No.
I'm sorry, it's $10 million. Take it. They're still doing the same thing.
Wow.
Um, it was just if they got more money for this. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell y'all, this movie was so bad, it has no like no earnings posted anywhere.
Oh,
You
surprise.
yeah, surprise, surprise. You can't you don't see anything posted anywhere. I don't know where they would have shown this for money, to be quite honest.
I don't know why when you said show it for money, I was just thinking of Tina Turner's Private Dancer.
Why did I hear private dancer as soon as you said Tina Turner's? And I was like, watch it
I'm
be
your
private dancer.
private dancer, dancer for money. Anyway,
Dutch Max for dollars.
do you want to see me do the shimmy again? Anyway,
Oh my God. But yeah, so I mean, there was that, and I I just I don't know what the fuck to say
she's
about
at
this
a
movie.
loss for
I
words, everyone.
I
This is like
I
a first.
I really, really am because it was I to be quite honest, I will tell you this. I watched this movie before I watched the movie we actually released previous to this, which was Hard Eyes. So I watched I watched this first. If you see the review of Hard Eyes, what did I give that? A four or something?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was disjointed, it was all over the place, it was messy. This this was the setup for that movie because this was just as disjointed and messy as that. What did I give this? A two? I gave it a three. I'm giving it a two. I'm changing
Oh
my
shit.
I'm changing my shit to a two because
Hello, friends. So, since this movie got a 2, I am retroactively giving Dinosaur Hotel 1 a 5 because 5 is good. That movie is stupid. I've watched it plenty of times and I like it way better than this one. So, it's getting a 5. But not because it's made well, just because it's funny.
while the movie is like fun to watch because it's fast paced, it sucks. It sucks.
Well, here's my thing, right? When you watch a movie called Dinosaur Hotel, what do you really expect?
I expect dinosaurs. I expect a hotel. I expect I expect something more than what they gave me. Like if they
No,
first of all, like they had the character Morgana. Why is she here? She to bet $3 million and then was doing the inside training, but we never see her again. We don't
just
know nothing about
'cause,
her.
just for
Right.
funsies.
Just right. Just throw her in. Just
Yeah, that's fine.
give old Dame Morgana some money over here. But like I wanted more for the movie. I honestly did because I did like the first one. Like it's a guilty pleasure. I've seen it more than once, which is rare for me. I usually do not watch movies more than once, but I everybody who I've talked to, I'm like, you gotta watch this movie. And I'm showing clips of it, like, look at this, look at this, look at this, look how bad these kids act, look at this, look at this. They
Why
forgot
are
about the
you
boy
torturing people?
because I love doing that. I did that to you in the beginning of
You're
this episode.
a sadist, is what you are.
I certainly am. Remember, I paid for you to get electrocuted.
She
So
did.
yeah.
That's
So,
why we work together.
yes, because she is definitely a masochist and I am a
Yeah.
sadist. So yeah,
Yep.
please don't hurt me, but allow me to hurt you. Um,
Please hurt me. I'm working on that in therapy. She's like, don't say that to strangers.
yeah,
Stop
no,
saying that. I'm like, you can hurt me if you want.
yeah, no, we don't say that. Mm-mm. We let them find out later behind
Do you have a
closed doors.
lighter? Do you have like a knife? Like, it's fine.
Do you have
No.
some hot candle wax? Uh, do you have a ponytail?
No, no,
Do you have a gimp suit?
no. All right, we're crossing lines now. We're just crossing lines.
Do you have a saw trap?
That's different because I'd
Mm,
rather wear a saw trap
yeah,
than watch
but
this movie. Yeah.
but
Or
that
Winnie the Pooh.
is right. But that
Yep.
is that is that. Now I do want to say I have a different. We're going to kind of veer off a little bit
Okay.
because I am on the bad movie train. So my after darks will probably be bad movies. Not all of them. Not all of them. But
Okay.
I I'm trying to look at Popeye the Slayer Man, which is very hard to find. It's very hard to find.
That
Um,
means you're not supposed to watch it.
yeah. And then there's Popeye's Revenge, which is easy to find. It's not as that doesn't look as bad as Popeye the Sailor Man or Slayer Man, but there's that. Then remember they had the Bambi movie and they had the Mickey Mouse
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
And so
I
and
think I know where that can be found. I think somebody
oh,
might have it on their Plex
oh, okay.
server, maybe.
But
But I'm going to
yeah.
pretend that they don't even if they do. So that what? I never saw that. That's crazy.
But yeah,
Um,
I'll look around for those. But
yeah.
what out of all those movies, including Blood and Honey 2 and Dinosaur, put Dinosaur Hotel 3 in there, which movie would you want to watch? And that's a
No,
horror. Nope, nope, nope. You can't say none. It's
no.
a horrible choice. You have between Popeye the Slayer Man, The Revenge of Popeye, or Popeye's Revenge, the mouse one. I forget what it's called. Screamboat. It's called Screamboat. Screamboat, The Revenge of Bambi,
Can I
Dinosaur
just
Hotel 3,
the saw
and Blood
trap?
and Honey 2.
I want the saw
No,
trap. I
nope,
want the saw
nope,
trap.
nope.
Yes.
I didn't add Spiral to this list because that's trash too. If we're gonna talk Saw traps, but go ahead. Which one?
I can't. I feel like there's a saw trap on me right now. Like there's how does one pick amongst all terrible options?
I know. I'll tell you my choice afterwards too, because I'm thinking about it myself.
Oh my God. The one I
What?
just thought of, I just looked up a picture and I'm like, I can't fucking watch that.
What is it? What is it?
I just looked up a picture of Screamboat and
Oh,
it looks so crazy.
there's like a popular actor in that movie. Look up the cast.
David Howard Thornton,
Yeah, yeah,
who also known as Art the Clown, for
right.
you lay people.
He's playing the mouse.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes,
I need you to just Google image Screamboat. I need you to do this for
yes.
me right now,
Everybody
live.
should do it.
Everyone do it. Everyone do it for
Scream
me.
boat.
And I need you to just look at the mouse. I need you just to look at it. I need you just to look at it.
I will put it up here for you so y'all can see it.
I was like, maybe that one. And then I saw that picture. I'm like, I can't watch that. I can't watch that. Like,
This mouse looks like a cross between like the chef from the Muppets and like Oscar the Grouch
I
and
can't.
like the Grinch. It's a very interesting mix, but not a good mix. Not a good mix.
I can't watch
Interesting.
that. I don't know what I don't know. That looks terrible.
Well, I mean, which one? You gotta pick one.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna unalive myself. I can't.
Oh, I forgot. I watched a movie not a movie. I watched a video at one point that compared like Popeye the Slayer Man to like Screamboat to like Blood and Honey. It was weird. It was weird, but I watched that one day and they were just comparing like the killers and
I
what their
can't.
main what is it called? Their MO. I
Ugh.
can't say the modus
I
operandi.
literally, while I'm trying to Google image these to see if there's anything salvageable, I'm getting bad chills. Like I'm getting bad. It's making me very upset. I'm getting very stressed out. I don't know. I don't know how to pick. I don't know. I don't know.
You have to pick one.
I need to do more
I
research. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there. I need to do more research to see what looks like the lesser of the evils because right now all of them make me want to vomit violently. So there's that.
I will say this. I don't want to see Bambi.
No, I don't want to see that either.
Bambi the Reckoning. I don't want to see that.
Bambi the Reckoning.
Um, just because I personally the story of Bambi itself is sad.
It's so
And
sad.
yeah,
God.
I don't love that. And
Hmm.
so I really don't want to like see zombie Bambi.
No.
Apparently there's also a Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare movie. Didn't know that. Look
This
that.
looks like something I would watch over the others.
It almost looks like the cover of the Crystal Mountain or whatever it's called. What's it called? The Hidden
The Dark
Crystal?
Crystal?
Yes, it looks like the cover from that, the one that I'm looking at.
Yeah,
And
this is one I would watch over the other ones.
whoever that main person is looks like Willow. So I don't know. But
I think there's something deeply wrong with me because I'm looking at him like he's kind of cute. Oh.
no, it is something wrong with you. Ew. He looks like the Phantom. That's what that is. He got half burnt face.
I think that's my problem. Yeah.
hmm Yeah.
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 So I'm
Like, yeah, that's my
so
problem.
yeah, I don't want to see Bambi. I don't think I want to see Popeye's Revenge.
I'm still looking at pictures from this movie and it just looks wild. Anyway, yeah, Popeye. Popeye,
Popeye's
no.
now
Mm.
you see Popeye's Revenge, it does look better than the other one, Popeye the Slayer Man, as far as like the Popeye character. My top one is honestly Blood and Honey 2.
Uh,
Blood and Honey 2 and Dinosaur Hotel 3. But if I could find Popeye the Slayer Man, that would be number one. I just can't find it.
I'm so miserable.
Is there a Popeye Returns? No. He's back with a little time to kill. Oh wow.
Do you know, let me tell you about a movie I just learned about recently that I would watch. It's called Slaughterhouse, and it's
Slaughter?
exactly what you think. Yes.
Slaughter. Listen, before I actually pull it up, because they have a two. Wow, Slaughterhouse 2. I just typed it in. I don't know what it looks like. It says Slaughterhouse. All I can think of are like dirty sloths in a house, like eating people.
There's some sloths in this house. There's some sloths in this house. There's some sloths. Okay.
Yes, if you see him pulling him out. All right, so let me. Oh my God. As soon as it really is a sloth.
I really want to watch Slaughterhouse. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
I'm looking at the images. I'm falling more in love by the second.
The sloth looks like it looks like a chihuahua with long hair,
Yeah, it
like
looks
he's
like
in a
a
band or something.
it looks like a beautiful Muppet, and I love everything that I'm
There,
seeing.
there's a picture of him sitting on a lawn chair getting some sun in a bathing suit.
Well,
What?
how else is he supposed to get sun?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I love that picture in the lawn chair. There's like a hat situation.
Yeah. I'm not gonna add this to my list, but Megan might force me to watch
This
it.
is
I
on
don't
my
know.
list. If you make me
Yeah.
watch any of the movies you mentioned, we're 100% watching
Oh,
Slaughterhouse.
well, I mean, I will clearly be watching Slaughterhouse because you're definitely watching one of those other movies.
I'm
Um,
so
Winnie the
excited.
Pooh, Blood and Honey
Oh,
2.
you're picking the worst one.
I mean, I'm just looking at the pictures. I'm looking
The
at the
worst
pictures.
one.
Because this one has Rabbit in it. Is Rabbit and Kanga really? Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I'm really excited about Slaughterhouse. Like genuinely excited. It's on Hulu?
Yeah, it is on Hulu. I
Oh,
saw that. Yeah,
thank God.
I don't have Hulu, so I can't watch it.
Oh, you
Um,
can. Don't worry. I'll give you my login. Don't worry about that. We're gonna find a way. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's like a puppet and it's evil. Ugh, and it's cute.
it's not. I hope
Thank
you
you,
dream of
Lord, for giving us Slaughterhouse.
I hope you dream of the Winnie the Pooh character for saying that.
Ah,
For saying
that's
that that sloth is
mean.
cute.
It's cute.
It's not. It looks like I said, it looks like some type of rock band person with with a chihuahua face.
I don't see the problem.
Why does the owl in Winnie the Pooh look like the creeper? Like the creeper without a
Oh
head on. Like it
God,
has the
hold on,
same
look.
face. Yes.
Ah,
It looks like the creeper.
what do you mean?
Guess who's joining the fun?
I'm so mad that someone made this movie. God, I hate this. Did Reese make this too? Did he? Because I was
Reese Wakefield. Did he? I'm not sure. He might have.
let me look because I am gonna write him a letter. Huh. If he made this after even just looking at the pictures I just looked at, I'm gonna be so angry.
Wait,
Story by Reese Frake Waterfield. I swear to God, I have such a vendetta. I
that's
hate you so
hilarious.
much. Like I don't have the words to express the seething hatred that's coursing through my body at this moment. And guess what? He also edited it, and he
Yeah.
produced it, and he directed it. And I hate him.
And there's a Blood and Honey 3 coming out this year,
What does
allegedly.
this guy even look like? Did I even look him up before and know who I'm hating on?
Oh no, yeah, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3 is officially confirmed and currently in development by Jagged Edge Productions. Like
You know,
the R&B group, Jagged Edge. Filming expected to start in early 2026. The third installment will feature a higher budget than the first two films and will introduce more
no.
twisted versions of characters, including Rabbit, Puffalumps, and Woozles.
Oh, the Puffalumps and Moozles always scared the shit out of me. But let me tell you something else. He's not a bad-looking man, and it makes me hate him even more because I wanted him to be some kind of horrible, disfigured, terrible man, but instead he's a handsome Australian and it's thrown off my whole shit. What is that?
He produced the third movie. It's not directed by him. It's directed by someone else, though, Scott Chambers.
Oh, he's English. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm-mm.
He also
Despite
studied at the University of Essex. Is that an accredited university? Because I don't
oh,
know. I don't believe it.
it might be, it might be. This film is part of a low-budget Twisted Childhood Universe crossover, which includes Poohverse, Monsters Assemble, 2025, and other horror versions like Peter Pan and the Pinocchio movie.
No, no.
Oh, they're
It
giving me all
says
the good ideas.
he has expressed interest in making films about Thor, Teletubbies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Powerpuff Girls.
Okay, so there's only one group of those people, one group out of all of those that I would actually go see in a movie theater. All the rest of them, he better not touch any of the rest of them. But there's only one group,
Which one?
Teletubbies. They're the only ones that were evil before. They were scary, and they
I
were scary
wanna,
when they were like, ooh, doo, whatever they were doing. And the
I
baby
feel like
son.
you need to know that he also directed a movie called Dinosaur Prison.
Wait, is that the one that I was thinking about earlier?
I just don't know why he was brought to this earth to make us suffer.
Didn't Reese make the thing about the tree, the killing tree or something too? Isn't that what he made?
Let me look. The Killing Tree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I remember it was like, oh, that sounds good. And then we actually looked into it and it didn't sound good at all.
No, it didn't sound good at all. Does
No.
anyone need a refresher? Because I'm happy to give it to you in my rage. The film follows a serial killer named Clayton Slater. What a name. Who's resurrected as a murderous Christmas tree by his widow after being killed by police. Does that sound like a good movie, everyone? I'll wait.
No, it doesn't. I'm definitely not seeing it. Mm-mm-mm.
Except, like I said, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. I'll try it. I'll try it. Oh my God, guess what? He got
What?
awards for Worst Picture, Worst Director, and Worst Screenplay for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Good. Good.
Oh, and that other movie I want to look at is Jurassic Games, the Jurassic Games. So I'm gonna look for that. Let's see what that
Sounds
one
like
is.
literally what you just watched with a different title.
True.
Oh my God, why? And he's only 34. He was born in the 90s?
He
Everything I
is
learn about him, I just is
he is
making
a
me.
millennial. The Jurassic
I'm glad I have time to figure out what movie that you're going to make me
Games.
watch, so I have time to figure out which of my eyes, if not both, I'm going to spork out of my head, so I don't have to actually look at it.
The Jurassic Games, oh, they are free. It's free on YouTube.
Wow, what a surprise. It's a free movie.
Yeah. Now Jurassic Games Extinction is also on here. Oh, and they're
Mm,
by the same channel that allowed me to watch Dinosaur Hotel 2 today.
what
Sci-Fi
a
channel.
blessing.
Sci-Fi Central. Thank you.
Absolute
Thank
blessing.
you, Sci-Fi Central, for allowing me to watch Dinosaur Hotel 2, even though it sucked. Yeah.
Wow.
All that being said, at some point we'll be watching Popeye the Slayer Man. We'll be watching
No.
Slaughter House, or whatever it's called.
Slaughterhouse.
We'll be
I'm
watching
so excited
that.
about Slaughterhouse,
We'll be
everyone.
watching Screamboat. We're definitely watching Blood and Honey 2. And
We're picking only just one.
oh,
There's
I'm
not
just
there's not
listen, that's just gonna happen before the end of 2026, just so you know.
no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, yeah.
I'll quit. I'll quit the horror ghouls. You can find a puppet of me. You can make a puppet, a flesh puppet, and then talk to her about it.
A flesh pedestrian.
A
Yes.
flesh, a skin pedestrian.
No, I'm about to say, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I'm gonna summon them if you make me watch all those
Guess what?
movies.
If you summon them, they gonna come to your house and come out that back door back there.
That's what I'm
So
talking about. They'll come get
yeah.
me.
Oh,
I'll do that. I'll say, you know what? It's been mediocre at best. I think it's time to pack it in. And then I'll just call them and it will all end mercifully before I have to watch
like
by the
EP
Slayer
Jesus
Man
just coming back.
just descending from the heavens or wherever he comes from.
Lord.
Oh, Carmen,
But yeah.
help me. Help me.
So look, we're gonna watch one of these movies. I'm honestly leaning towards Blood and Honey too because I didn't love the first one, but it wasn't horrible. But I'd like to give it a real good, thorough review. I'd really like to. Because when Megan did Blood and Honey 1, she hated it from the door and gave the most like I don't give a fuck review about it. And so I just want to be different. So I'm gonna give it a really beautiful, like long hour and a half review.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I won't do that because people won't watch it. But anyway, that's probably what I'm leaning towards. So,
take me to the guillotine. End it. How long is that freaking movie anyway? It's an hour
to
and 42 minutes.
oh, okay, a little over 90. So,
Oh, good. I got a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes.
hey, that's not bad. I've seen worse. I
You,
mean, I
ugh,
literally just watched Dinosaur Hotel too. I've seen
the
worse.
bad chills are coming again. This is how I'm gonna look when you're doing Winnie the Pooh too, like this.
Not even.
Except maybe I'll be deceased.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight, Flesh Pedestrians. Um, oh, I hope you enjoyed my mystery surprise episode.
Surprise, surprise.
Yes. For those of you listening on Spotify, you will hear this whole episode. I am so sorry. For those of you watching YouTube right now, just know that a good chunk of this was cut the fuck out. So lucky you. Um, but anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you want to watch Dinosaur Hotel 2. If you do, it's on YouTube. If you want to watch Blood and Honey 2 prior to us reviewing it, within the next, I'm gonna say 2 months or so, um, please watch that too. It might be on whatever. I don't even know where it is right now. But anyway,
The TVs of hell.
with all that being said, I hope that you all have a beautiful springtime. I hope that you all enjoy good weather because it's no longer snowy or super cold. Um, and I mean, this episode is coming out the middle of what, the end of April, almost beginning of May. So
It's
yeah,
gonna be May.
yeah. So we are in the thick of spring at this point. The years going by so fast. So enjoy these moments. Enjoy the moments because you never know
When they'll
when
be your last.
that, or you never know when a movie like Winnie the Pooh is going to show up. You
Ugh.
never know if Dinosaur Hotel is going to show up, and you never know if a flesh pedestrian is going to show up to your house, or a mimic's going to come in and start knocking on your door, sounding like you, saying hello, hello, hello.
I would just go with them at this point. It's fine. I'm depressed now.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.